What's in here? Oh, I'm gonna play some games. Wow, this is nice. Gathering data. That would be so nice. Okay, I'm gonna play this. Level 1. Yes! Okay, I'm gonna proceed to level 2. Okay. After gathering a total of 27 data, get the measures of central tendency of ungrouped data. When we speak of average, we always refer to the mean. First, using the formula, we're going to get the sum of their scores. And the sum of their scores is a total of 1,442. We will be using the summation of x over n as the formula of mean of ungrouped data. Summation of x is 1,442 over n, which is 27. It is the total number of data we've gathered. 1,442 divided by 27 is equals to 53.41. Therefore, the mean weight score of 27 adults is 53.41. Median. So when you say the median, it's the midpoint of data array. Before finding this value, the data must be arranged in order from least to greatest, or vice versa. We have here the given data, and the given data is odd numbers. If we have an odd data, that means we have a middle data, and that is median. We have 27 data here, so x sub 14 is the median, and that median is 52. The mode is a number in a data set which appears the most number of times. Arrange the data set in ascending or descending order. So, we did it in ascending order. In this case, the mode numbers are 40, 45, 48, 49, 55, 58, and 60. If the data sets has 3 or more modes, that means we called it multimodal. Since we have here 7 modes, then it is a multimodal. Victory! Oh, to claim the prize? I'm gonna watch some ads first, okay?
The measures of central tendency is useful in our daily lives because it lets us know what is the normal or average for a set of data. It also condenses the data set down. It representative the value which is useful when we are working with a large amount of data.
It is very important, especially when you are budgeting your money for your monthly bills, just like electricity bill, water bill, and so on. Through this, it would help your compute and budget properly the money for your monthly experiences. In other words, it will help me become more knowledgeable enough on how to spend or budget the money wisely, either daily, monthly, and weekly.
The importance of the measures of central tendency in our daily lives. As a consumer of information, it is important that you can make decisions about which measures are most useful. Just because you can use mean, median, and mode in the real world doesn't mean that each measure applies to any situation. For example, if you wish to find the average grade for a test for your class, but one student fell asleep and scored A0, the mean would show a much lower average because of one low grade, while the median would show the middle group of students scored. Using these measures in everyday life involves not only understanding the differences between them, but also which one is appropriate for a given situation.
As we all know, there are costs involved with living, and certain things we encounter that require for measures in order for us to understand and gather information. As a result, central tendency measures are important in our daily lives because they enable us to quantify the cost we encounter or need in our daily lives. This is important when it comes to budgeting money, where we must collect all the information and costs required in order to do so correctly and prevent budget shortages. This topic is somehow related in our daily lives, where we should all acquire the data required to calculate its average.
What's the importance of the measures of central tendency in our daily lives? It let us know what is normal average for a set of data. It also condenses the data set down to one representative value, which is useful when you are working with large amounts of data. It also allows researchers to determine the typical numerical point in a set of data. Measures of central tendency tell researchers where the center value lies in the distribution of data.
Central tendency is very important and useful. Additionally, it reduces the data set to a single representative value, which is helpful when working with big data sets.
Explain what's the importance of the measures of central tendency in our daily lives. Measures of central tendency is very important to our daily lives because it can be used in budgeting our necessities at home and in business, like you will improve the business by revising the product cost that is more acceptable to most people, and you have to calculate the mean, median, and mode for you to know if your business will blooms. Measures of central tendency plays an important role in our lives because whatever you do and wherever you go, mathematics or gathering data is always there. Like in going to school, in which your teacher will give her students and group it into two groups. And in going to a store to buy a product or your needs at home, your work salary, your height or weight, and there's more.
This is fun.